Hey guys, welcome to the forge. As you can see, we're not outside. It's raining. I don't have a cover yet for the forge to make it to where I can stay out of the rain when I'm forging. So today, instead of going over the restoration of a bench vise that's been stuck in the mud and just gummed up, today we're going to talk about some health concerns while forging. In other words, injuries. Injuries do happen. They're a part of doing just about anything. As you can see, from the logo on my shirt, I also do martial arts. I've suffered a lot of injuries just from that hobby as well. So injuries, you're just not immune to that even while forging. You're dealing with hot metal, you're dealing with hammers, you're dealing with all kinds of things that can hurt you. Some of the most common injuries that happen in the forge have to do with burns. They have to do with crush injuries, like accidentally banging your hand, banging something, possible breaks, possible sprains, a lot of things like that. Today we're going to talk about burns. It's one of the most common injuries in forging because of the fact you're dealing with hot metal. I'm sure a lot of people have had a sunburn. That can be caused while you're forging. That can be caused just from being too close to the forge for too long, or you're like me, you don't have coverage while you're forging and you're out in the middle of a hot sun, you get sunburned. The best way to treat that is just to get dry dressings. Make sure you don't. The first thing, obviously, is to get away from the source of heat. So get away from the forge, sit down, take the area that's burnt. You want to, get it cooled down as quick as you can, and then cover it with dry dressings. And then, of course, just try to keep from reburning yourself. You got second degree burns, which typically the most common way that you will see that is with blisters. That could be caused from being too long, too close to the forge. It could be accidentally touching the forge with your bare hand, accidentally touching hot metal, any number of things. And what you want to do that is, the one thing is you do not want to pop that blister. That opens up a source for infection. It opens up a lot of issues. You want to try to keep those blisters intact if possible. You want to keep not moist, but dry dressings on it to be able to keep it away from anything that could cause friction, which could also cause a lot of pain. Some people that suffer second degree burns, you may even have to go to the hospital. The reason being is that if you have a significant amount of second degree burns, it can affect your body's ability to be able to regulate the temperature of the body itself. And then, of course, you have third degree burns. That's characterized by basically the skin turning completely black. Typically at the site of the burn itself, there won't be any pain. You've burnt through all the nerve endings and all that. Around the burn, though, is where you'll see the most pain, because of the fact that those nerve endings are still there. They haven't been burnt. With that, you need to seek medical attention immediately. That can be caused from basically maybe you dropped that searing hot piece of metal that's coming out of the forge at over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and it hits your arm. You're going to get third degree burns from that. You need to seek medical attention. I plan to go on over as the weeks and months go by. We'll go over other ways of other injuries and how to treat those injuries. But for today, we're just going to go over burns. So just to reiterate, you've got 3 different types of burns: first, second, and third degree. The biggest thing is get away from the heat source. And the other thing is if it's bad enough, go seek medical attention. I want to end by saying I'm not a doctor. I don't pretend to play one on TV. But I have been in the medical business for over 10 years, spent 7 years of that as a paramedic. So I do have experience dealing with those sort of injuries on a professional level. If you have any questions, comments, put those in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, including projects that we've got coming up, hit the like button, subscribe. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/Colorado River Forge. Check out our Instagram. We're posting that on stuff like on those platforms about once to twice a week. And for now, just have a great day. God bless, and hope to see you soon.